Hello, my name is Suzy Pelta and today I'm going to be making my sour cream banoffee cake, which is the official cake of Marie Curie's Blooming Great Tea Party. So here we have two lined 20cm tins and I have all my ingredients ready to go. So first of all, in this bowl we've got our butter and light brown sugar, which I've just popped to the microwave for 20 seconds just to slightly melt the butter and also to get rid of any lumps from the light brown sugar. And in this bowl we've got our caster sugar, so I'm going to mix the two together. So you should see that it goes a nice pale golden colour. Now it's time to add in the bananas, and I've already pre-mashed the bananas. Now you want to make sure that you don't put the mixer up too high. Now I've got my 4 eggs, which I have already cracked into bowls just to make it easier for me to pop into the mixture. And I'm going to do that one by one, making sure they're completely mixed in. So here's number 1. I'm going to turn the mixer up whilst I do that. And number 4. So that's looking really good. And finally, I want to add in my flour, which has got a pinch of salt in it, and my sour cream. And I'm going to do that by adding in half of each first, just to make sure that we don't take any of that lovely air out of the rest of the mixture. We want that all to come together so it's starting to look like a proper cake batter. Just add the last bit in. There we go. So just want to mix it for a little bit until it comes together so it looks as smooth as possible with banana through it. So here we have our nice thick cake batter ready to go into our prepared sandwich tins. Now you want to try and get the same amount in each of them. If you want to be really, really specific, you can weigh the tins as well. Just smoothing it out to make sure it covers the entire base of the tin. Just like that. And then all I'm going to do is this. That just gets rid of any air bubbles. So I'm going to pop these into the oven for 25 to 30 minutes until they are light golden brown and are springy to touch. Now bear in mind they are banana cakes, so they are still going to be very moist. So when you do the skewer test to check if it's cooked all the way through, it might still be a little bit wet, but that's okay. So off they go to the oven. So these are both out of the oven now. I'm going to leave them for 10 minutes and then take them out of their tins and cover them with caramel. They're still quite warm, but that's good. What I'm now going to do with a toothpick or a bit of dry spaghetti is just put small holes all over the top of the cakes. Now in this bowl, I have put a tin of caramel, which I've just loosened with a spoon, and I'm now going to put half of the caramel on one cake and half on the other. So the cakes have cooled, the caramel has set, and it's now time to make the sour cream frosting. Firstly, I'm going to sift the icing sugar, and I'm now going to add in the sour cream and the butter. And I want to mix these together, first of all until the whole mixture comes together, and then for 5 whole minutes until you have a really thick, white, glossy frosting. I'm going to take the cake off the wire rack, so try not to get my fingers in any of the caramel, and just pop it onto the cake stand. Use approximately half the frosting on top of this, which is the bottom cake. So I'm using my palette knife, and make sure you spread it all across the cake, just like you did with the caramel. Now here I have my flakes, so I'm just crumbling my flake all across the top of the frosting here. And now we take the other cake to put on top. There we go. There we are, and we put some more frosting on. And finally I'll top with the other flake. So here we have my sour cream banoffee cake, which is the official cake for Marie Curie's Blooming Great Tea Party. Please click on the link for the recipe. Happy baking!